very shocking to say.
Yeah, it might be a bit one-sided here. Oh my, what? Interesting opener here from Star.
Star's adapting on like just general kind of like SDPC variants that they've fiddled around with. Jayden obviously has no reason not to go into this tried and true 6-3.
Yeah. You know, mixing in the sprint knowledge with that of...
Oh.
Oh.
Okay, so Star, yeah, you can see Star as well realizes that might have to rely on a little bit of Ren gaming for this particular set. And there's the 61 zone. Oh, Star gonna have to break combo midway through. Able to regain the combo.
And look at Jayden. Jayden immediately saw the 4 wide and it's like, okay, that's what you want to do, huh?
This is again, Jayden doesn't even...
I'm gonna say right now, if you challenge Jayden to a 4 wide, she will take it, and she will absolutely. Oh my god.
And again, Jayden doesn't really have a reason to like break the 4 wide or do like. Jayden kind of has the flexibility to just play however Star is, you know, most vulnerable in the matchup.
Because a lot of things are going to be in Jayden's favor here.
Oh, and it's already phase 3 after, I think, the second zone from Star. I mean, it was basically just like the quarter, I think, from Jayden. And although Star's playing incredibly efficient, Jayden still has just a little bit less garbage on the board, and Star is not going to be anywhere near as fast to downstack through this.
Oh my goodness!
Yeah, double piece cuts.
Please, Jayden. Oh my god. Oh.
I mean, I'll definitely say the zone from Star was pretty efficient in that phase 1 and even phase 2, but it's not going to be enough. There's just so much that Jayden's able to dish out in a short amount of time that they have to find a way to kind of both limit Jayden's ability to access the zone as well as provide enough damage to kind of earn that top out condition, and that is just a Herculean task in this matchup.
I mean, yeah, it's always a never say never sort of situation for these kinds of things.
And yeah, with the adaptability of the phase 1 zone, so Star is able to have really nice access to garbage and very clean transition as well. But Jayden, I think, has also been perfectly clean. 63 on the Ultimatress. Even though Star is doing a really quick job by their typical speed standards, this is going to be a difficult zone. 63 in the Perfectress and still countering garbage.
Yeah. I mean, Jayden's being relentless outside of that zone, and Star has a tendency to just take their time with zones.
I guess the one thing, though, that Star does have the advantage with, and we can definitely see them trying to make a push with it, is because Jayden is so efficient already, like, it's basically going to be phase 3 every time Star hits a second zone. And so I think Star was just hoping to get, like, an early second zone to try and force Jayden into an uncomfortable spot. And there's actually a good number of missteps right now on Jayden's board that if Star's able to get a couple more good piece placements, this could be catastrophic for Jayden all of a sudden.
Yeah. I'm thinking about that zone from earlier, and I'm wondering, it seemed like for a split second Star was going to go for the curb.
Right, well, Star right now in the process of zoning.
Yeah. A lot of garbage towards the bottom. That's going to be awkward.
Able to still make Jayden work for a bit of a neutralized interaction.
Mm-hmm.
Oh my goodness, and barely sneaking out of some of these. Star with the better board state, only falling behind a little bit in zone meter charge. Oh, and there's a misdrop there from Jayden at the top of the board. This is a really nice opportunity if Star's able to capitalize. Oh my goodness, Star needs to get that eyepiece over. Oh, all right, really nice downstack there from Star, able to deal with a lot of that pressure. But again, the more time they takes for them to kind of figure out what they're looking to do with this stack, the more time that Jayden's going to have to recover from those misdrops. And Star's board now looking a lot more disastrous.
That zone finish was not going to be working out.
But you can see as well, like Jayden's efficiency plummeted a little bit towards the end there, getting almost under 100 attack per minute, which again is still extremely proficient by anyone's standards, but that is what we're going to need to see from kind of Star's disruptive play in order for them to have a shot of taking a round. Boomerang there from Jayden to help fix up an early misdrop. And Star going for the fin. Star's just going for clips at this point, I think, with phase 1. As long as they can avoid the early top outs, I don't think there's too much more that they're looking to accomplish this early.
You know, after that, now I actively wish for Star's down. I'm kidding. No. But, I mean, in that situation, what else really was there to do? That was a fin setup, you might as well go for it. And now all the fin defenders are going to be like, see, there's practical, you know. No, don't get started with that. Don't even.
All right. Well, little skims towards the upper part of the zone from Star.
18.
Looking for a nice solve. Not quite going to be able to get the ulti, but Jayden as well not able to find too much efficiency.
Yeah, no, that's just clean all the way through. What was that from Jayden? Furthermore, what is this misdrop on Star's board?
A little bit of an odd Z overhang. Oh, needs the Z to clean this up, but the Z is not coming in time.
That's gross. Oh, that is.
I don't think there's a single skim that lives this. Star's gonna have. All right. Star tried to be cheeky and I think have the Z auto skim on that line, like try to have it spawn perfectly. But the garbage was, I think, 1 line off, so it didn't work.
No.
Otherwise, Star would have needed to sacrifice the zone meter for it.
Oh, there's the perfect clear from Star.
And we can see it does a pretty solid amount of pressure to Jayden's board.
Yeah, but Jayden's gonna use that as ammunition for a nice counter here. Okay,
alright, and Star going to deal with that column 9 garbage.
Star could get probably a start, like a solid zone start here. Instead of opting to probably gonna start here. Yeah, starts with the T-spin. Not gonna maintain back-to-back through it, but this is still gunning to be a pretty efficient zone.
Yeah, but this is again 56 from Jayden's POV. I think is setting up the STSD. Let's see, Star not quite gonna be able to get that T piece at the very end, but able to still get a really solid zone regardless. And misdrops are cascading right now on Jayden's board.
I mean,
and these are the opportunities.
He's working it out. Yeah. And Star with a lot of garbage, but I mean, plenty of opportunities to send some garbage over to Jayden. It's just going to be a question of when do you start your zone? Star says now, Jayden agrees.
Star is going for the DT cannon, and that is not the correct amount of lines, unfortunately.
Not quite the DT cannon. A bit of a risky move there.
That is 60 there from Jayden. That is not exactly 60 lines from Star. No. And being down by about 20 lines, that's the full line of the full board of garbage essentially. It does not matter where that board's at; it is going straight to the top.
Yeah, Jayden playing nearly 1 APP there.
All right, looks like Star this time around finally going with a little bit more of the 6-3 stack. And garbage once again for Star in that column 9, just not a very convenient spot, as you usually have to rely on an overabundance of eyepieces builds. Yeah, Jayden is playing a little bit too greedily.
Yeah.
All right, does not have anything catastrophic happen, and I think can kind of take advantage of the fact that Star's garbage column was not terribly convenient to begin with. But now Star's doing a lot of single skims and accepting garbage in smaller chunks, but because it's already phase 2, that's going to start to look like phase 3 cheese just in and of itself.
Okay,
Star's looking for
lines. Kind of opted out of looking for that, I think.
Oh, but that's already a full zone meter from Jayden. Only at about 30,000 points, so I don't know if this is going to trigger a phase 3. And after that misdrop,
It's definitely not
it
going.
is.
I don't. No, it's definitely not. Really, 30,000 is
but it's
too
still
low.
20.
Oof. Let's see what
All
Star
right.
can do. It's really bad. Oh, look at the awful piece queue here. Not
able to
working.
get to the I piece.
Oh,
I
that
think
two-piece
just
isn't-
skim to the O. It's
Those
gonna be in
pieces
Star's
were
best
not
interest.
working with Star. Just not at all. That was honestly, that felt targeted. That felt mean.
Yeah, Star was hopefully looking for a way to try and dig through that entire queue before phase 3, but as just Jayden playing so incredibly fast.
That felt disrespectful from the game itself. Star was trying to downstack in that zone, and the game was just like, let's give you the worst pieces imaginable right now.
Star, why would you? Star was almost able to tuck the S piece underneath, but then they placed the piece on top of it, so they had to skim on the top of the stack, which, I mean, I get, it's an option and it's working, I guess, but it was looked a little precarious to say the least. And all right, some very clever overhangs there from Jayden as well, having to make a little bit of a compromise to make sure that efficient stack is still working out. Start with the STSD in the middle of the stack. I'm gonna try and get as much out of that as possible. No flat piece to finish off the zone, but still the Perfectress gonna do quite a number on that initial zone attack. Oh, but look at this beautiful board state from Jayden, and I guarantee this is going to be in record time as per her usual pace. 46 of the Decahexatriss. Nothing too fancy, but that speed has already pushed it into phase 3, and Star's options to skim are essentially gone. I mean, look at that. Again, almost double the speed of Star there with a little bit of help from zone bursting. But like 200 drops per minute, Jayden is essentially just trying to speed run the rest of this match. And Star on match points. I guess fighting from match point. It's more of Jayden's match point in this case. Jayden has exactly a quarter zone to work with. Opens up to the well. And gonna play it safe, have an early zone, just try to dig through this organically. Not sure how much garbage will get sent over to Star, but this may be an opportunity that they're looking for. If they're able to find a really strong spike of damage. It's still phase 1. It looks like they haven't found exactly what they're looking for already, but with all this time that they're spending looking for the right opportunity, Jayden's basically going to have a full zone meter as well by the time that Star is able to finish theirs. All right, able to get to 19, and Jayden accepts about half of it. Still is going to have to accept about 20 lines. There is a misdrop.
Yeah, that's...
That's a nasty fix from Jayden.
Yeah, I'm surprised that worked out as well as it did.
Oh, and the misdrops there from Star. There's only a quarter zone to try and fix this, and it's phase 3, so the options are almost as good as gone. And that's curtains.
Rough options for the skim there.
And again, even after what looked like a little bit of daylight there towards the beginning of that game set, and just fortunately Star did not really have a lot of good options. And again, there was a couple of points in that set where they had some opportunity, like especially for phase 3 when Jayden got caught off guard a little bit by some misdrops, and Star had the damage